It's winter in LA, still winter. Doesn't really feel like it, but it is. It's super dry here. My skin has been doing weird things. It's like this dryness around the nose. Sometimes I break out in weird places that I normally wouldn't on my face. Like I have one on the tip of my nose right now, super cute. I wanna talk about winter skincare and some really moisture-rich products that I really like using during this confusing time for my skin. So the first thing that I think is really important is using a cleanser that nourishes your skin and maintains its moisture barrier. So this is the Drunk Elephant Slay Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. It's a balm cleanser. You take it onto the skin dry and massage. And I use this at the end of the day, and this removes your makeup as well. Any parts that get really dry, you can give extra attention to. And then you add a little bit of water, and it starts to emulsify. And this part really, if you have makeup on, this part really will help get more makeup off too, because it's starting to turn. It should be turning kind of milky. And now I'm taking a washcloth, and you get it wet with warm water. And then this is the part that really does the nice kind of light exfoliation. And you just take it and you clean everything off. And if you have access to really hot water, what you can do is take the washcloth over your face completely before you start wiping the cleanser off to give a light steam, which just feels really nice, but it also opens the pores. I can feel, it's not residue, it's just like the cleanser makes your skin feel really moist and bouncy. And like there's like a little bit of a layer of moisture already before I've added anything else. Another super important part of skincare is taking care of your lips, but more than just adding moisture, it's about exfoliation. And that is a step in my skincare process on clients that I never skip. Even if their lips aren't that dry, I still scrub them anyway. So here I have the Bite Beauty Agave lip scrub. I take about that much onto my finger and I start scrubbing. And the granules will kind of move around and fall, but the beauty of this is that Bite Beauty uses food grade ingredients. So if you accidentally ingest this, it's not the end of the world. And then you wipe it off. What I like to do sometimes if someone is really dry is give them a lip mask. So this is another Bite Beauty product. This is the Agave lip mask in lavender. I take this directly on, and this is gonna be a thick layer. Even though it's heavy, it doesn't necessarily feel sticky like a really heavy lip gloss. And I let this sit overnight, or I let it sit while I'm applying makeup on the client. And in the time that it takes to do their makeup, the mask really soaks in and turns itself into more of a lip balm-like texture. A lot of these can be totally used during the day, but a mask overnight that really moisturizes the skin is super important, and I really love this one. This is from Botanicals. It's not super heavy. It feels like a rich cream, but you put it on in sort of a thin layer, and it doesn't feel like uncomfortable and like a huge thick layer. I also apply it to the neck. Always upward motions if you can help it. Half the time I forget and I do downward motions, which is like the opposite of what I should be doing, but you know, can't be perfect all the time. I don't rub it in to the extent that it loses that kind of like thick feeling. I want it to stay a little bit tacky. And when you wake up in the morning, your skin feels like a baby's ass. It's delightful. A makeup artist cult classic is Weleda Skin Food. This is the original formula. It basically is like a hybrid of a balm and a cream. So it definitely has a waxiness to it. And this is like the thing that I put on my hands, or better yet, my super dry elbows. And it's because of its waxy texture, it really kind of like, it just feels really thick and nice and nourishing. Also from a beauty perspective, it's really nice as like a little highlighter. So what I do is I take a tiny amount and then I rub it. And if I were doing someone's makeup, I would then take it to my cheekbone and I would lightly tap, and it creates this luminous highlight, you know, because this is a cream. There's no shimmer or mica of any kind in it. So it really looks like natural shine. Even without makeup on, it just kind of makes everything look really nice and luminous. But it's great because you can totally put it over makeup as the highlight, and it'll just kind of mix in with the foundation a little bit, or you can do it underneath. And some makeup artists use that for skin prep for the most juicy kind of glowy skin, and then the foundation goes on top and you have this kind of like glowing from within look. In general, these are products that are gonna help your winter skin feel better, less dry, probably less red too. I feel like when I have the drier spots around the nose, I'm really red as well. So these just are gonna help wake up your skin, protect your moisture barrier, even help exfoliate a little bit and make you feel just a little more alive in the wintertime.